The Family Oak, a Ukrainian folk tale told by Rada Chekorska. Once, on a hill near a village, there stood a very old oak tree. It was so huge and so strong that even 3 grown people together could not wrap their arms around its trunk. The oak had stood there for so many years that even it could no longer remember how many winters it had lived through. Old people say that long before there was even one little house in that place, the first settlers came there. One gray-haired grandfather took a small acorn, placed it into the ground, and said to his son, "Let it grow. Let it remind our children and grandchildren where our family began." The years passed. A village grew around the oak. People built their homes, they plowed the fields, they sowed rye, they sang songs, and they celebrated weddings. Hard times came too. Wars arrived, houses burned, people cried for their loved ones. The oak saw everything, it remembered everything, and it kept standing, holding tightly to the earth with its strong roots. One warm evening, a young man came to the oak. He was the great-grandson of the man who had planted the little acorn long ago. He stood beside the tree, placed his hand on its warm bark, and quietly said, "Good evening, dear oak. Do you remember my great-grandfather? Tell me, what kind of man was he? Did he truly love this land as much as I do?" The oak did not answer, only its leaves rustled softly and its old branches gently swayed in the wind. It seemed to the young man that the tree had kindly nodded its head. He smiled and asked again, "Do you remember when the very first little house was built here? Do you remember the first lullabies? Do you remember the laughter of children?" Once again, he heard the gentle whisper of the leaves. It was as if the wind itself had begun telling an old story. The young man stood quietly and listened, because he knew that trees have their own memory. They watch the years pass, they see new generations grow, they see the world change, and they remember those who are no longer with us. There is a reason why people have honored old trees for so many years. A mighty tree stands strong because of its deep roots. People become stronger in the same way when they remember their ancestors, love their homeland, and take care of nature. And the old oak still stands on its hill today. Every morning it greets the rising sun. Its leaves whisper softly, as if reminding everyone, "Remember your roots, for the one who knows where they came from will always find the right path." And I have told you this tale and shared a little wisdom with you.